I'm Chris Lawrenson, and this is Slurp, Gulp, and Start on Sounds. In 2011, I finished writing and designing my poetry anthology. Excited to publish, I ordered a hard copy to finally proofread. That copy arrived, but then my hard drive died, taking all the files with it. The book was never published, and this singular copy has been on my shelf ever since. But now I'm sharing it with you. In this podcast, I'm reading poems from the book and diving more deeply into some of them. Follow along in the show notes. On to the episode. This second poem that I'm about to read today is a little bit heavy, but it's one that I really like. It's relatively long for one of my poems. So settle in, and this is a good one to listen to in a reflective mood. I'll leave it at that. The title is When I Look into the Darkness, I See an Overflow. When I look into the darkness, I see an overflow. I see pain upon pain laying the foundations for love. I see paint on bricks that wall up that love. I recognize that love is subjective. It's offensive enough. I know this Japanese tile, the village painted red. I know it only comes in blue. I understand why they did it overnight, painting their rooftops red. I feel the sorrow that won't stop releasing, slowly recommending ways we should be at ease. Of life in tragedy that fits some sick organization, of life that can't seem to fit things together. I live here too. Of ways that we will not understand. I don't know what to do. There's a stream just across that meadow that has a blue Japanese bridge spanning over it, looking 1,000,000 years old, but you want it in your lounge. Visiting seems uncouth at the time, but a fence can be put aside. Standing on top, it starts to slide back and forth. The planks will slide under your feet. Reality is rapidly waning, like a crane swooping closer and closer toward the largest minnow in Lake Toluca. The minnow doesn't know, just like you. When I look into the darkness, I see an overflow. The pain covers up any way we could ever divulge the pain. Roping round a wooden bench, the pain is subjective. It is not love. It's offensive enough. Your Swiss love wraps around the rope, around the bench, coating the whole thing in cheese oil and making it holy. The pain is subjective to holiness. Around the rope, around the bench, around the coating of the cheese, holiness. In cursing things that need cursing, in throwing things that need throwing, in screaming out recognition to the profane. Here's what we'll do. Start to run. Don't worry about catching up. The planks turn red, but we don't stop. Don't worry about progression. Swoop down as if you were the crane. Reach the ground and pluck up each plank as they turn red. Red, swoop, 1. Red, swoop, 2. Red, swoop, 3. You're also the biggest minnow in Lake Toluca. When I look into the darkness, I see an overflow. Painful things stir up our emotions. Painful times are a lot like starry nights, in that the pain can be overwhelming. I want a black permanent marker to scratch it out, describing the scratching as it scratches. I want the marker to become me and then run out of ink. Ink wells up inside me, staining all I know. It starts to kindle some new chance for hope. With playing games that come from your heart, with different ways to play those games, with finding friends that love your games. Here's what happened. You can't be two things at once. So the planks picked up and arranged themselves in ways that are beyond your understanding. You can't swoop underwater, and you can't pick up a plank if you're a minnow. The bridge is gone, but you're still standing there, pretending to be a crane and a minnow. Red, swoop, 4. Red, swoop, 5. Red, swoop, 6. Thanks for listening. To support and influence this work, head over to patreon.com/chrispoetry, where there's lots of free bonus content and more opportunities to support and influence this work. To help the show, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. See you next Wednesday.